guys, it's Sarah. Yes, I'm back home. It is spring break and it is also Saturday. And by the time you guys probably see this video, it will be Monday or Tuesday because my Wi-Fi is really slow. So uploading this video will be a pain in the ass. Wow, what a great start to the video. But anyway, in this video, I'm just gonna touch upon two topics, so it might not be that long. And most of it is just about Louis and Eleanor and how the cops interrogated them, so we have a different point of view of the story. So here's the latest news that's been happening in the past couple days. So before I get into the article that got released about what really happened at the airport, I'm gonna talk about Eleanor leaving LA. So it says Eleanor was papped at LAX leaving LA alone, as if paps know who the fuck she is. What a staged pap walk. And wow, the first thing you do when your boyfriend gets arrested for helping you is jet off to another continent, and I doubt it's for work since she skipped a huge event. Also, LOL at her wearing Adidas, they're not Louis' clothes. Guess Lou's back. Was that supposed to be a stupid pun or something? Louis Tomlinson's girlfriend returns to the scene of airport, bust up as brawl girl declares it is not right for a guy to punch a woman. Eleanor Calder hid from paps as she flew out to LAX airport, where the One Direction singer was arrested after the dramatic incident on Saturday. Louis Tomlinson's girlfriend was spotted for the first time since his arrest as the girl he caught up in a furious airport brawl with spoke out about the incident in a candid new interview. Louis Tomlinson's girlfriend Eleanor Calder ditches him after arrest drama. The fact that the article is saying that Eleanor ditched him, like the fact that they're using that word. Eleanor arriving at LAX March 8th, so happy that she has security by her side. And here are more pictures of Eleanor arriving at LAX.
Done. Eleanor! Eleanor! You feel bad for your boyfriend? You feel bad that you caused your boyfriend to get arrested?
Are you afraid that you're going to get charged?
Eleanor, do you feel bad?
Are you coming back for a court case?
And there we go. According to Fashionista, Gigi Hadid is showing her latest collaboration with Tommy Hilfiger in LA on February 8th. Guess who was one of the 4 influencers chosen to customize the styles for the runway show? Eleanor Calder. Looks like someone needed some publicity and her old friends at Psycho were happy to help her out. Listen, I don't care what Eleanor does with her spare time or whatever she does for her job. I don't even know what she does. Last time I heard she was just a college student. But a lot of people are saying that it's kind of weird that she's leaving LA when Louis there. It's like, Eleanor, how could you just leave Louis after what just happened? But I mean, in my opinion, this whole airport thing happened like a week ago. I know it's not like a finished case. Louis still has to go to court, so it's not done. But I really think if Louis is gonna get help from anybody, it's not gonna be from Eleanor. So who really cares if she leaves him to go somewhere else? She's left him before. If anything, Harry might be more of use. So yeah, everybody's freaking out about Eleanor traveling, but I don't really care. And now on to the real mess, the actual arrest and what actually happened. So it says Anna Becerra, whatever her name is, was pulled to the floor by the One Direction star as he was defending his girlfriend Eleanor Calder at Los Angeles airport. Becerra shows off her eye and ear wounds that allegedly occurred during the altercation at the airport. I love how this bitch just got a little scratch above her eye and a little scratch behind her ear. Does this girl even know what a fight is, and does she know that Louis and Eleanor probably got way more scratches than she did? Fan at the center of Louis Tomlinson airport scuffle shows her injuries and vows to press charges. The woman at the center of Louis Tomlinson's airport scuffle said she's determined to press charges because it's wrong for a guy to hit a woman. Anna Becerra alleges she was pulled to the ground by the One Direction singer as he defended his girlfriend Eleanor Calder during a scuffle at LAX. The 22-year-old claims she had to be taken to the hospital and suffered a concussion following the altercation. It's almost like this girl is playing the victim, like, oh, I have a scratch here and a scratch here, oh, I'm gonna press charges. The thing is that in the video, we only saw Louis with the pap, and then when the camera panned over to Eleanor and the girls, we only saw them mid-fight. We didn't really see what happened before that because the camera was on Louis, so we really have no idea if Eleanor was the one who said something first or if the girls attacked her first. Because to be honest, guys, all the articles I've been reading, the girl is telling her side of the story and it doesn't really match up with what happened in the video, and everybody's saying that she's lying. And it's hard to debunk that she's lying because the video never showed that angle.
I've never went up to her face or anything. I was sitting down. I have the right to record whatever I want. It's my phone. And and for her to like try to snatch my phone away, that's just not right for me.
And you say he grabbed you around the waist?
Yeah, he grabbed me from the waist, and I never, honestly, I didn't even feel it. I just knew that I was on the floor. That's when I was trying to get up. So when I got up, he just punched me in the eye, and then I was like, I couldn't believe it. So I tried to get up. That's when everybody came in.
And then you decided to press charges once you'd spoken to the police?
Yes.
Why did you want to press charges?
Because I don't think it's right for a guy to hit a woman at all. And for the fact that I never did nothing to him. Like the fans are saying, oh, obviously, he's gonna defend because it's his girlfriend. My wife never put hands, like, she never slapped.
This says people who defended Eleanor, who said she was right to leave the country because she was attacked just because she was with Louis, are invited to eat my whole ass. Wow. She started the fight, not Louis. She attacked the girls first. Louis tried to save her, and what did she do? Left Louis to deal with a legal case and fucked right off when it was her fault all along. It wasn't because Louis is famous or she is Louis' girlfriend. It was because she thought she had a right to tell people what to do, even physically, to try to stop them. Not saying the girls were right to punch her, never, but Eleanor's responsible for this mess, and her leaving LA can't be explained by saying she was attacked, she needs her family, when Louis can't go to see his family because he's on a goddamn trial for saving her. Yeah, I think in my last video I read a tweet that says Louis can't go back home to London for his mom's birthday. He has to stay in LA because of the trial. And the fact that Eleanor was a part of this case too, but she's just leaving him. I still could care less what Eleanor does, but when it involves Louis, it's a little bit different. And it's really hard for me to develop an opinion over this because I only saw the video. I only saw that one angle. So people are saying that Eleanor started it because the girls were filming her and she came at them and like swore at them or something. And Eleanor tried to take their phone out of their hands. So maybe Eleanor did start it. She shouldn't have. But the fact that the girls started cornering her and like hitting her and punching her, that's not right either. And all I'm gonna say, guys, is that even if Eleanor did start it, that fight shouldn't have even happened. It says Calder admitted to the cops that she tried to slap the phone out of Becerra Herrera's hands, that's what I'm gonna call her, after she began filming the scruffle. And that was the cause of the attack on her. Plain and simple. Not warranted, but she did incite the girl. She always used to act like this with fans, but fans never said anything to her or reacted. I'm not saying that the girl's reaction was okay. It was absolutely out of line, but karma is karma. She's an idiot. Of course she thought they were fans that she could boss around. If she thinks this is 2012, she's even more worse than what I thought. So yeah, basically Eleanor does have a history with like running her mouth. Like someone said that she called Harry retarded and she said something about Louis. And I think even Niall spoke out about not liking her, but I've never seen anything about that. And I doubt Harry likes Eleanor because obvious reasons. So it's kind of hard to see what's going on here because half of the fan base is against Eleanor and they're saying it's her fault and that she's an idiot and that she shouldn't have done this. And then the other half are saying, well, it's not Eleanor's fault. She was cornered, she was being punched and whatever, and even though she started it, that shouldn't have happened. And I'm actually more on board with that opinion. Even though I don't really care for Eleanor, and I don't think Louis and Eleanor are together, and I really wish she didn't come back, even though Eleanor started it, I really don't think it should have ended the way it did. Robinson said she observed Tomlinson place his right hand on Larson's shoulder and stated, please stop taking pictures of my girlfriend. The airport worker said she had to intervene and pull Calder from the scene after she witnessed the British girl cowering in the fetus position while being punched and kicked by Becerra Herrera. The report said Robinson said all of a sudden both Tomlinson and Larson fell to the floor. Robinson said she heard more noise coming from Calder's direction and saw that she was pinned to the wall of the seating area, covering herself in a protective manner, fetus position, while Becerra Herrera was striking Calder with closed fists in her feet. Starbucks cashier Arlette Lyons also told the cops she saw Louis throw Larson to the ground and then saw Eleanor punch Becerra Herrera. The report says she saw Larson takes pictures of Tomlinson and Calder. Tomlinson had his hand out in front of his face to block the camera, and he then grabbed Larson's leg and threw Larson to the ground. At the same time, Calder tried to walk out from the terminal. However, suddenly, Calder came over and attacked Becerra Herrera, Anna, who was sitting on the chair. Lyons believed Becerra Herrera was trying to film Calder. Lyons saw Calder punched Becerra Herrera. I really hate saying that name because I don't think I'm pronouncing it right. The report also states the cops took several photos of Becerra's injuries and that some of the fight was caught on an American Airlines security camera, but they were yet to view the footage. Tomlinson is due in court on March 29th and could be jailed for up to 6 months if convicted. Look, I said this in my last video, Louis is not going to go to jail for 6 months. He's not going to be convicted. If anything, he's going to win this case. We all saw the video, and everybody who is reading this article has already stated that this girl is lying. As I said before, we did not see the footage of what happened before the fight. We didn't see like Eleanor provoke the girls or vice versa. So we don't know what happened before the fight. We just saw Louis running over to them, the camera pans, and we already see them mid-fight. So whatever happened before that, I don't know if there was footage. The officer said when he arrived at the scene, Tomlinson and Calder said they were attacked and that Calder had cut her lip. He then carried out interviews with 2 other police officers of all the people involved. In his account, the One Direction star admitted to pushing Becerra to get her off Calder. Recounting the interview with Louis, Officer Tran wrote, "I asked Tomlinson if he recalled ever making any physical contact with Becerra. Tomlinson stated that he placed his hands on Becerra and in a pushing motion pushed Becerra off of Calder and grabbed Calder to pull her away from Becerra Herrera." The police officer asked Tomlinson if he recalled sweeping Larson's legs, causing him to fall to the ground. While interviewing Tomlinson, we observed fresh abrasions on Tomlinson's both hand knuckles. Calder admitted to the cops that she tried to slap the phone out of Becerra's hands after she began filming the scuffle, but was then punched and kicked by the woman. Describing Calder's account, the report states, Calder stated that she tried to slap the phone out of Becerra's hands and may have forcibly removed the cell phone from Becerra's hands. Calder stated that Becerra started to hit her with closed fists and kicked her. Then they all got into a physical fight with each other. Calder said this was when Tomlinson pulled her away from Becerra. Meanwhile, Becerra claimed Louis punched her in the eye and broke her glasses, but her wife Bianca told cops the singer grabbed her spouse by the waist, bear hug style, and threw her over his shoulder. Can we just stop right there? From what I saw in the video, that did not happen. So this is supposed to be like a legit police report, police interrogation, and this girl is lying. We already know this girl is insane because 1, she was fighting Eleanor, 2, she wanted to just press charges for no reason because she was playing the victim, and 3, she's lying about everything just so Louis can get locked up. All this girl wants is attention, but it's negative attention. Garza then told the cops she got involved in the brawl and tried to push Calder away. Recalling her statement to the cops, the report said she then got involved in the physical fight between Calder and Becerra. She saw Tomlinson grab Becerra by her waist in a bear hug style and threw her over his shoulder, which caused Becerra to land on her back. The report also states Larson told cops he was knocked unconscious by his fall. It said Tomlinson put his hand on top of his camera and tried to block it. Larson then put his camera on top of his head, leaned back, and tried to continue recording Tomlinson. Suddenly, Tomlinson used his hand and grabbed his leg while he was leaning backwards. It caused him to fall backwards and landed on his back. His head hit the floor, which caused him to become unconscious, which he regained conscious as unknown passengers helped him on his feet. Okay, so the part about Louis putting his hand on the camera, yeah, I guess that was true, and he was like getting in the Pap's face because the Pap provoked it. He was annoying Louis. But we all saw in the video, Louis did not grab his leg. The reason why the Pap fell is because Louis tripped by accident. It was never in Louis' intention to make the Pap fall. It was by mistake. Because Louis tripped on himself, the Pap tripped because he fell into Louis. It was like a domino effect. So why is this article trying to make people believe that Louis was the one who caused the act of violence? And here are some of the comments on the article, which are pretty similar to mine. It says, Louis didn't swing anyone over his shoulder though. The video is clear evidence, yet they still lie about it. All Louis did was pull the girl away from Elle and then got back immediately. She can say what she wants. There's a video. The stories of the 2 girls don't even match up. At least Elle and Louis' stories do. This is stupid. This makes me so angry. Like, did the cops see the damn video? Like, you can see all that happened. Louis didn't even touch the Pap. And that's basically all I said in response to this article. I really hope that there's another video of what happened or more angles. I mean, to be honest, this is an airport. They should have many security cameras from different angles. They should have got this. All I'm saying is I can't wait for the court date because Louis is going to slay. And he has many fans backing him up, so there should be no worry. So that is it for today. Sorry, it was a lot of negative information. Hopefully it cleared things up, even though most of it was a lot of lies and bullshit. But just know that Louis will probably be okay. So like always, I make a video whenever I want, so like and subscribe. All my social media is down in the description, and I will see you guys later. Bye.
My honey bun, sugar plum, pumpy umby umpkin, you're my sweetie pie.